Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Checking out a brand new automation game, a base builder. This is Builderment, and boy oh boy, I'm excited for this one. This is a fantastic factory builder. It really, really is. Let's jump into things and see what we have got going on. Let's call it Orbital's Awesome World. Sure, we'll leave it as that. Leave everything on default for now, and we shall jump into things. So, as ever, I'll do my very best to explain what the heck is happening, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun along the way as we explore the world of Builderment. Okay, so, yeah, we start in this world, and this is grand and it's glorious, and we'll be building a whole bunch of stuff all over the face of this planet. There is some sort of backstory about how Earth has run out of resources, but I'm not too bothered about the story. Right, so we're going to start down here, I think, in all probability, mostly because there is a large amount of wood, and I'm going to need a lot of that as sort of a base resource. We have got 2,000 coins up in the top left-hand corner. That is the currency with which we build everything, and everything is going to sort of stem from that. Speaking of stemming from stuff, we have got a research lab. The research lab is the most important building in this game, and as a consequence, I'm going to place it down right over here. Sure. Okay, the research lab gives us access to this tech tree, which is pretty extensive, actually. It's pretty good. Basically, in order to level up a specific technology, we need to supply the research hub with the required ingredients. For example, in order to unlock wood planks, we need to supply some wood logs to the research facility. That's fine. That's going to unlock a workshop, and it's going to unlock the wood plank to be made at the workshop. Fantastic. So, how do we go about building stuff? Well, let's go and see what we can do. We're going to build a few extractors. I mean, very, very sort of simple stuff here. We're probably gonna get a supply belt looking something like that. It's very, very simple. We've got an extractor, a tier 1 extractor. Worth noting, we've got a tier 1 extractor on a source. We link it into a belt. The belt supplies the research lab. Bada bim, bada boom. The strength of this game, honestly, comes from the fact that straight from the get-go, we can copy all of these components. So, I mean, literally immediately, just like that, we're able to immediately jump in, and there we go. That's good. I am pretty happy with that. Let's go there. Let's go. How do I want to connect this up? Probably something like that. And then link that in there, and we will do the exact same with you over here. Beautiful. Get that built. And once that is rotated up, fantastic. We are looking good. Okay, so we're able to move logs in here. That is going to progress to the next level of research. In order to unlock it, we literally just need to come into the tech tree, click unlock. Happy days. We get a little noise that tells us we've done the right thing there, which is good. And it's worth noting that any resource that is not going directly towards the next research objective is going to give us more coins. So really, really good that we've got all of these logs coming in. Very, very happy with that. Looks fantastic to me. Now, we've unlocked a few additional bits and bobs that we are going to be able to explore in the build menu, primarily the workshop. Now, do I want to utilize this area over here, or do I maybe want to get some new infrastructure? I think I actually want some new infrastructure. Let's go up here. Let's get that all built. Excellent. And I would quite like to... Nope, cancel that. I'd quite like to do a few of these, I think. There we go. A few of these. A conveyor belt up there. That needs to be configured slightly differently. That'll do. And then we need to probably get like a separate setup for extractors over here, just because I think it's going to be prudent to do it. Yeah, extractor over here, build that there, and there we go. Perfect. Okay, that's some wood. That's looking pretty good. Let's collect, or let's dupe that. Head that up here, and... Oops. Yep. Perfect. Looks great. It just feels so responsive. It feels lovely. It feels great. Oh, I haven't selected the recipes that I would like to employ. That's fine. Let's get that recipe in there. That recipe in there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful stuff. We should be able to make a whole bunch of planks, and we're just going to be able to see this. We're going to be able to see this number tick up, which is pretty darned excellent. Now, this is the sort of basis for everything that we are going to need to do in the game. As I say, this is like the most... Let's get that in there. Yeah. I mean... Am I happy with that? Yeah, let's link up to there. That's fine. We can always choose to expand and sort of, you know, merge, explore anything that we particularly want to do here. I mean, I don't... That was absolutely a mistake. I do not need that. I do not need that. Let's get that rotated up here. Yeah, I'm not super unhappy with this. There's definitely a lot of additional optimization that we're going to need to do, but for now we're cracking through the research with pretty good speed. What are we working on next? Wood frames. We've already got it. I've done the wood planks. It's going to unlock the ability to build a wood frame in a workshop. What do we got here? We need wood frames for you, and this is smelting. Okay, I mean that's going to be a pretty big step forward for us. So how do we make wood frames? Well, let's have a little look at the workshop. It requires 4 wooden planks in order to make a wood frame, and actually it gives us 4 coins as opposed to the singular 1, which we've just been getting from frames here. So, I mean, honestly, I kind of want to keep the situation that I've got going here. Let's literally just sort of plummet into our existing setup, because believe it or not, we do actually need quite a lot of planks in order to even get close to the sort of the limit here. I think we're getting on here. This is a pretty good number of planks that we've got coming through here. Doesn't look like it's quite enough to keep production continuous. It's pretty darn close though. I must say it's pretty darn close. What I would like to do is get this duplicated. Fantastic. And get that into there. Excellent. So that's going to be 2 inputs into the top one. We'll copy this here into there and build that there and rotate that in there like so. So that is 2 inputs into each and every one of these workshops. How are we doing? 6 out of 10? That's not too bad, and I think that's going to give us a slightly more consistent setup here. I mean, obviously we can create additional workshops that are going to make frames. Do I really want to do that right now? I don't think I need to worry about that at the moment. We got a good supply of cash at the moment. Not too displeased with how that's all looking. And we've got our last frame that is currently making its way towards the research lab, which I am very happy about indeed. Okay, I'm reasonably happy with how this is all looking. This is looking excellent. Okay, let's get smelting, and then let's see what else we've got access to. So decorative trees, we need logs for. It's a good thing that we've already got logs coming in. Excellent. We have got metalworking, which requires iron ingots and copper ingots, both of which are made in the furnace, and that's going to unlock copper wire and iron gear. And then we've also got an extractor upgrade, which is going to be some wood frames. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. Do I need any more? I should probably get another one of these, shouldn't I? Let's get another one of these. I should probably get 2 more. Get 2 more. Fine. Build that. Yeah, and then build that there. Rotate that around. Rotate that around. That's fine. And then it's going to be slower production. Obviously, it's going to be slower production of these frames. But, I mean, I don't think that there's any reason not to. We don't particularly need anything. Don't need that. We don't particularly need anything with frames at the moment. So, yeah, let's not worry about that. Okay, let's move on to some furnaces. Okay, use to craft items automatically. It's blah, blah, blah. That's fine. So we're going to need to get some extractors. But we're going to need to get some extractors on iron and copper. Now, we might come into a slight problem. What have we got here? What resource is this? This is iron here. So we're going to need to get iron and copper. I mean, is there a decent source anywhere? I mean, this area up here is pretty good. I mean, it's in kind of close proximity. There's, I think that's stone over here, right? Yeah, stone over here. And we've got coal. I have a funny feeling that we may need... If I build that there, I think, yeah, we're going to need to get... We're going to need to put iron in. Okay, we don't actually need coal for the furnace here. Let's sort out iron in the first instance. Let's see if we can try and make a system that I can pretty much copy up to copper. We'll start with 5. That's fine. I should probably have... There we go. Whatever. Just do it manually. Right. And then let's see if we can try and get some extractors in here. That's good. And some belts. There we go. Okay. I think that should work just fine. Whether or not... How long does it take to produce? 30 per minute. 0.02. So that means it takes 2 seconds. How long does it take to extract? 7.5 per minute. Okay, so there's gonna be no issues turning these resources into iron in plenty of time. Okay, let's get... Oh my goodness, that feels so good. It feels so good to do. Let's get that immediately placed and sort of set up to work just like so. There's pretty much no reason not to just do something like that. Man, I love how efficient it actually feels. Do I want to get this on one singular belt? Can I even do that? No, I'm gonna need to have like multiple inputs until I get some sort of splitting capability. Right. Let's get you, I guess, down to here. Excellent. That's fine. Copy, paste. Delete there, delete there. Good. And... Nope, that's not what I was going for. I'll copy that. Love it. Good. Nice. And one more, maybe? One more? Right in there. Excellent. You love to see it. Okay, that's going to get us a whole bunch of iron. I am pretty happy with that. I mean, it's going to take about 1 billion years. About 1 billion years to get there, but that's okay. Do I want to use this copper source? I think I kind of want to use this copper source, to be honest. Let's go and copy all of this. There we go. I could create a blueprint, but honestly, I feel like that's not good enough. Oh, I can't afford it. I need more cash. Ooh, I'm actually like pretty horrifically out of cash. Is that because, yeah, I mean, it's because I'm currently spending all of my wood on trees. That's fine. Coal extractor, festive decorations. Oh, we could do coal. I mean, I could just get more inputs. Like more inputs of anything would be great. I mean, we could just throw raw iron, for example, into the thingy. There's a lot of good iron coming through right now, which is kind of nice. 190. Honestly, do I really need to worry? Do I really, really need to worry about getting more cash at a time like this? I kind of don't. I kind of don't care that much. I'm kind of just happy to let things sort of tick over. As I say, the problem is the fact that it's just going to take an absolute load of time. That being said, like, there's nothing stopping me from just building a slightly smaller setup for copper over here, which I guess is exactly what I'll do. And we'll go and build... Ooh, we've got some trees. Purely decorative. Well, you know how I feel about decorations. I don't care about them. I don't care about them at all. There we go. 2. Let's go here. Build. Rotate that in. Excellent. I absolutely cannot afford to build this quite yet, although I am quite close, so if you could hurry up, please, that would be great. Building this mega belt has cost me quite a considerable amount of change. I need to get more extractors here. I need to get more extractors. Right. Let's forget the copper. Do I want to forget the copper for a little bit? I mean, that's fine. It can continue to produce out here. Let's get that configured, obviously. Yeah, let that... Let's do that. Yeah, so we'll let one singular furnace do a little bit of work. And then we'll return when we've got a little bit more money in the hope of accelerating things. Now, do I want to make frames? I mean, there's no reason not to make frames, I guess. Like, frames are kind of what we need at the moment, so we'll do that. Here we go. Excellent. Yep. Build that there. Link it in. Excellent. There we go. Excuse me. I would like to copy that. Excellent. That configuration and that configuration. Just bring that down over there, and I guess that can go in there like so. Okay, that's looking, I mean, it's looking disorganized, but it's looking fine as far as I'm concerned. Not a big deal at all. How are we doing? How are we doing here? We got 25 iron ingots. That's great. I don't even know how much we're getting for an iron ingot here. What are we getting? We're just getting one singular. We're getting one singular coinage for an iron ingot. That's I mean, I feel like it could be better, but at the end of the day, it's fine, I guess. It's fine. We got a lot of wood sort of stockpiling here, but that's fine. We've got 91 out of the 100 cubes that we require. So that's okay. Lots and lots of copper that is just waiting. That is just waiting to be extracted. Okay, we're gonna have to slowly but surely move it across the country. That is a long journey, I must say. So let's return over here and see what else we can do in terms of cash. Yeah, let's get some more extractors. I will say there is an advanced sort of I say an advanced game mode, a quick start game mode, which maybe actually wouldn't have been the craziest idea for me to do. Let's delete that. Yeah, maybe wouldn't have been the craziest idea for me to do, but it does allow you to start with, I think, a few more pennies up in the top left-hand corner. Right, let's do this research. Extractor upgrade. Ooh, I'm very interested in doing that. So what do we got here? Extractor upgrade. We need metal frames in the machine shop. Okay, so what does this allow us to do? We can spend 200 coins and get an extractor that works 50% faster. That is very nice indeed. I'm really interested in that. I kind of want to fix this issue here, though. There's still no chance of us getting the next upgrades, which would be... or the next upgrade to the workshop, which would be somewhere down the line. Where is it here? Workshop upgrade. We need 200 copper wire. I mean, we're getting there. We're not a million miles. We're not a million miles away. I really would like to get a few extractors that just work faster. Also, there's just a lot of money hanging around on the belts over here, which is clearly, I mean, suboptimal is a great way of putting it. Clearly, it's suboptimal. But I kind of don't want to change it. I kind of want to get copper. I kind of want to get copper across. How much can we do? We can do that far. I mean, that's pretty close. We probably need about 200 additional coins in order to get the rest of the way. Sort of connected into that belt. How's my iron production area looking? I mean, it's looking okay. How much do furnaces cost to build? They cost 30 to build. I mean, I could get rid of some furnaces in order to maybe alleviate a little bit of pressure. What I think we need to do is... yeah, I think we need to link that in. I think we need to link that in. All of the sort of stuff that is backlogged, we're going to see if we can try and bypass this a little bit. I probably should just have 1-to-1 ratios, but I suppose it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's far from being the end of the world. I could definitely do with more production facilities here, though. Let's see if we can try and get a workshop. Actually, I'll copy this workshop here. There we go. Copy that workshop. That over there. Feed into there. Beautiful. I think that's a little bit safer. Can probably handle it. Copy. Delete that. Copy this workshop here. Excellent. And we'll bash that in there. Delete that. Cool. All right. That will make a little bit of a difference. What's the issue here? Is there something on the belt? I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there's an issue on the belt at all. Yeah, we're just turning this into frames. Okay, I think that's gonna make a little bit of a positive impact. It might take a little bit of time for the backlog to sort of clear here, but I'm pretty confident, and I have muttered on long enough that we can probably get most of this belt almost finished, which is very, very exciting, and then we can look at some extractor upgrades, which is very, very nice. The best extractor upgrades to get are probably these ones up here, actually. I mean, there are so many little optimizations that I can make. I feel like I'm barely scratching the surface of what we can do here. There we go. That's looking good. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, cool. Let's get this down here. Nice. Just a few tweaks here and there to make things more efficient. Excellent. This is still looking pretty awful. Let's... I mean, yeah, I guess we're going to get another... I guess we're going to insert another frame maker over here, which may or may not fix things. I have absolutely no idea. But at least we're sort of utilizing the resources slightly better. We could also just continue to pump more, more logs into the factory. But anyway, look, let's get this in. Oh, we're so close, we're so close, we're so close. Right, let's get this in over here. Once we've got these sort of big mega belts in place, I don't think we're going to need any other belts to elsewhere. There's uranium deposits, there is wolframite deposits, there's stone deposits, but they're all sort of quite near, which I think is fine. Any research that we are working towards now, just the metalworking, the tier 2 extractor. I still need to get the tier 2 extractor sorted. Yeah. I think I still need to get the tier 2 extractor sorted. How are we doing? Yeah, basically two workshops supplying wood planks working full tilt pretty much can keep a frame workshop supplied. Right. Link that in there. Beautiful. Now we are looking good. The copper is going to merge with the iron belt. That's going to keep things... It's going to keep things cool. There we go. And let's make a classic mistake and throw all of these extractors onto one singular belt, which honestly is probably not going to work, but that'll be fine. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Right. This is all looking excellent. Let's get some upgraded extractors, and let's get some upgraded extractors ASAP, please. Video game. I'd like some better wood extractors. Yeah, I'm thinking just the basic ones. I mean, we're going to come into an issue with the belt here, I guess. We should maybe divert all of the frames into the southern entrance into the research facility. But I don't think that particularly matters. Either way, it's looking good. Let's get this extractor upgraded. It's a tier 2 extractor. Our first ever tier 2 extractor, which is very, very nice. We got some pretty busy belts here. Where's our copper? It's coming. It's coming. This is a very, very stacked belt. Love it. Right. This is looking busy here. Cool. Am I close to any sort of like splitting tech or anything like that? We got advanced belts, belt splitter. We're quite close to the belt splitter. Love to see it. Copper ingot, we're going to get that done. What do we require for this? Iron gear is going to be made at a workshop. I don't think that we have the ability to make iron gears at the moment. Let's sort of prep for that, though, shall we? Right. No, we do not. We absolutely do not. But I think iron gears are literally just going to be iron anyway, so I don't think we'll be too far away from that. Let's get this copper in here. This is going to give us a load of cash, by the way, which is great news. Let's get metalworking done. We've got copper wire and we've got iron gears. Let's get as much copper wire as we possibly can. I presume that the additional copper wire... I love this, by the way. This is looking really, really nice. I presume that the additional copper wire... Let's have a look. I presume that the additional copper wire is going to see us... Right, okay. This is where we're going to start to run into some issues, where we're going to have to prioritize what we want to do. 1 copper ore makes 1 copper ingot, whereas 3 copper ingots make 2 copper wires each. I think, is that each at 2? So actually, that's a really good recipe for us to make. Okay, I take it all back. I take it all back. Okay. I take it all back, video game. There we go. How's that looking? 3, let's get this converted. Okay, I mean, 2 inputs. Let's do 2. Let's do 2 inputs to a furnace. I feel like I've yet to find the sweet spot. I mean, I could do the maths to find out the answer, but I'm also not particularly bothered. Get that moved across there. Beautiful. Okay, these are all set up to take the right ingredients, and I think that should be fine. Right. Let's also have a look over here. I am keen to get... Yep, let's get that in there. Nice. And then... There we go. Okay, let's get you to make gears. Let's get you to make gears. And just get the outputs to work as such, which is great. As I say, all we need to do is get enough gears to make a good sort of splitting operation, and I will be very, very happy indeed. Speaking of splitting operations, let's see if we can try and get this upgraded to a next level extractor. We'll get this upgraded to a next level extractor as well. It's definitely very nice. It's also quite nice not to worry about like power requirements or anything like that. You know, there's no real cost to having a pretty nice setup like this. There is obviously a cost associated with having all of this iron sort of just lying on the belt, but that's fine. How's our copper wire production coming along? Not too bad. Have we got any backed up copper? Yeah, we do indeed. Is that because I've messed up the output? It absolutely is. There we go. Good stuff. It was me. I was the problem all along. Are we going to be able to get through this backlog? You know what? I actually don't even care. There we go. Delete that. Oh, whatever. I was going to see if I could try and let that additional copper come through, but... Go. Excellent. Good stuff. Here. I just love how it feels. This feels so responsive. It feels so good. There's no reason. I mean, there's no reason not to do... There's no reason not to do this. How are we doing copper-wise? Yeah, we could definitely do with upgrading the... We could definitely do with upgrading all of these extractors. But, I mean, to be fair, every single extractor we could upgrade. And it would be quite handy to do. Okay. Are we starting to receive any of the iron gears? We are. We still... I mean, this is just such a horrific setup. But as soon as we get the splitter, that is going to be absolutely game-changing. Right. What did we need? We needed 30 iron gears for the splitters. I mean, to be fair, we've probably got most of them actually on the route already. Is that even working? That's not even working. How did you end up over there? I don't know. God, I hate this. This is such an ugly, inefficient operation. There we go. Right. We're going to do this properly. It's taken me a little while to realize the error of my ways, but I need to be more efficient. Right. Delete, delete. In fact, just delete this entire sort of area. It just feels so good. It just feels so nice. Right, delete all that. Excellent. Okay. There we go. Much more efficient. This furnace is still pumping out an absolute ton of stuff. But everything else now feels better. As soon as we get a few additional extractors, or upgraded extractors, I should say, then we'll be fine. We've got lots and lots of resources that are coming in off the belts, and loads of the gears are starting to arrive. We're at 7 out of 30. The rest of them are coming, which is good stuff. Right, additional extractors. Let's maybe return to the wood. The wood extraction area. See if we can try and get this upgraded here. Excellent. Let's also take this opportunity whilst things are pretty chill to get maybe this area reworked. There we go. Nice. Yeah, copy that. Right in there. Good. Okay, happy with that. I think that's gonna feel and look a little bit better. Didn't mean to do that. Get that all destroyed. Think that's gonna look and feel a little bit better. It also means that we can kind of guilt-free upgrade all of these extractors with the expectation that they're still going to have enough space on the belt. We do still have an input on the north to cater for, but again, like, splitters are coming. Splitters are coming. Look at this. Let's get them. Belt splitters and underground belt. Fantastic news. Right, underground belt costs $10, and the splitter costs $10 as well. Do I want to use the splitter anywhere in particular? You know what? Given that I've kind of, like, configured my entire operation to, like, not deal with splitters now, I guess that's kind of fine. Right, let's get you rotated. That's good. Can we just do this? I think we can just do this, actually. And then we can just feed everything in on one singular belt, which I think I kind of prefer. Right, delete that. Let's get... What do I want to do? Actually, delete all of that. Delete all of this. Yeah, let's feed everything in on one singular belt. There we go. So everything comes in on one single belt. Everything goes out on one single belt. This all looks much, much better. And then if I just take this and we just go... In fact, I don't even need to do... I can literally just copy this entire block, plonk it down there. Beautiful. And then rotate this piece around. And what do you know? We're pretty much ready to go. That is fantastic. Oh my goodness gracious me. Look at that. That's a proper setup if I ever saw one. That is looking good. Okay. Can I copy this? I can't place anything down unless there is actually a resource below it. However, I can copy with a little belt next to it, which is kind of handy. I say it's kind of handy. It doesn't really make much of a difference at all, but... Right, we are absolutely bang out of cash. I did rather spend a lot of the stuff. There we go. Okay, good. And... Nice. Excellent. Feed that in there. That's fine. Good. Looks pretty darn good to me. That's, I think, everything connected, which is marvelous. It's taking a little bit of a journey, and to be honest, we could probably make it slightly more direct. But frankly, that doesn't matter because we have now got an officially decent setup that I'm actually not completely unhappy with, that seems to be feeding a whole bunch of really, really important resources into the right place, which is great. We're at 49 out of 50 for the magnets research, which unlocks the machine shop, and also the electromagnet, which is fantastic. That's really, really good. What is this? A speed upgrade for the belts. We need more gears. We're doing it, apparently. We've got nanowires from the machine shop. We've got concrete from the forge. Well, I mean, let's do the speed upgrade. Absolutely. Belt speed up by 10. I mean, does that just happen? I think that just happens by the sounds of things, which is quite nice. Unless I need to specifically build a brand new type of belt. I don't believe so, which is quite nice. Man, this is looking really, really good. It definitely feels like the belt is moving faster. I am so happy with this area. It's looking really, really good. It is looking really, really, really nice. I mean, we have got a little bit too much. We got a little bit too much iron coming through, probably for the speed of the belt that we actually have here. But, I mean, the way that we would solve that is by just adding an additional component in here and just sort of splitting things halfway, which I actually can do fairly easily. There we go. So we now have a little bypass route. I probably shouldn't have built it like right next to the existing sort of splitter route. It's not going to make a huge difference, I suppose. But that is slightly annoying nonetheless. Yeah, because every time this is going to be... do I really want to redo this? I mean, that's fine. I will. Right. Just, yeah, rotate everything, which is nice that you can do that at once. Down here, there we go. Rotate that, rotate that. Okay, that will at least for now solve our issues, I believe. That's good. Some of the issues are dealt with. Let's get this copied and that copied there. Nice. Okay. Look at that. Definitely works more efficiently. Very, very, very happy with how this is all looking. We've got 950 coins. Holy cow. That's great. And I feel like I've barely even scratched the surface on what we're doing. Right, the machine shop. What do we actually need in the machine shop? Okay, this has got 2 inputs. Very nice. Electromagnet is copper wire and iron ingots. So that's a little bit awkward because I'm turning all of my iron ingots into... into other stuff at the moment. Give me a belt splitter here. Split that over there. Let's get that there. Copy that. Bring that out to here. Belt splitter. Good, good, good. And I guess we're going to be building a machine shop area in this vicinity, which is good because I always need to, like, just check myself that I'm not completely ruining everything by building everything too close together. Right, so 6 copper wire and 2 iron ingots. So I'm going to need to configure a very sort of specific setup for this. Let's get ourselves a belt splitter in here so that we can always sort of hive off some stuff. We'll get that up there. We'll get another belt splitter, which can go here and here. Again, the idea is to try and make this somewhat replicatable. Okay, and then this is probably where we're going to have to start using underground belt for the first time. There also is absolutely no way that this should be right close together. I mean, definitely not for the first iteration. Yeah. Okay. That's looking good. We'll get some underground belt in here. Belt it out to... So we've got... Hold on. We'll have the... Let me draw the belt. Okay, draw that belt down there. This can change, don't worry. And then we'll want to get a splitter in here. Yep. That can go in there. And then we will underground this bit to there. That looks good to me. And then that is the sort of bit that we replicate here. So then that goes there, and So yeah, technically we could probably make it like one closer, but I think, you know, for a proof of concept, that's not too bad at all. That can rejoin. There's no real issues, I don't think, with rejoining. That's all looking fine. We're actually utilizing a lot more of the iron now, which is really, really positive as well. We have got loads and loads of cash. We're continuing to do research, even though I didn't realize it, apparently. Copper wire, we have fulfilled that so that we're able to get the workshop done. That's good. Any workshop upgrades that I need to get done? Not really. I don't think we've got a backlog anywhere. I mean, I've just sort of erred on the side of caution and used more workshops than I probably needed to. Like, you're not telling me these workshops are all going full tilt, but I guess the cost of having them is so minor that it doesn't even really matter. The machine shops are now officially working. Definitely need more copper. Definitely need more copper. Which is good. Which is very nice. Can I don't think I can upgrade all of these at once, can I? Extractor tier 1s. I can. I absolutely can. Oh, that is fantastic. That is brilliant. They're now all tier 2 extractors. That is wonderful. That is so unbelievably huge. I mean, it cost us like 1,000 coins, which was basically all of the coins that we had, but we did it. Also, kind of thinking that maybe I shouldn't be wasting all of this iron that is just sort of sitting on the belt, so let's let that happen. Good. I also wonder if we might have like customizable splitters where we're able to, you know, sort of change outputs or inputs. What do we got here? Coal power? Oh, man, fantastic. We actually just need 100 electromagnet machine shop. We just need 100. We just need 100 coal. We need 100 coal. Interesting. We're actually going to wrap things up right about there, ladies and gents. I am absolutely in love with Builderment. This is fantastic. What a fantastic little factory builder. I feel like we really barely scratched the surface. There's a whole bunch of tech tree stuff. I mean, all the way Earth teleporter. What the heck is that? Atomic locator, industrial frame, robotic arm upgrade. There's a whole bunch of stuff, and this is gonna be a great game. I can't wait for you to see it. It's gonna be good. I love it. Builderment, check it out. Linked down in the description. Thank you ever so much for watching, folks. Check out the Patreon if indeed you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. I'll see you next time. Bye.